rock, but I kind of want to, D'Angelo Russell's in the Hall of Fame. And it's like what we've seen from his career, maybe the best we'll see him. I don't think he's going to take his game to another level. Maybe if I made this list in 2019 after he led Brooklyn to a playoff appearance, I could have said he's on the wrong track, the right track, like in there, but I don't think anything is that D'Angelo Russell makes it to the Hall of Fame. Karl-Anthony Towns is definitely on the right track. If I do have Brandon Ingram here, I have to have Karl-Anthony Towns. But like Ingram, I need to see something out of Towns in the playoffs. He's been in the playoffs twice. He's got knocked out of round one in both those appearances, or now I think 3 times, and has been knocked out of round one in all 3 of those appearances. So yeah, we need to see him do something in the playoffs. He also needs to stay healthy because he's had his injury concerns in the past, or his injury history. So he's on the right track though, because he's still one of the best shooting centers that we have ever seen, or at least shooting big men overall. Lonzo Ball, if I have D'Lo and sorry man, yeah, just with his injuries, Lonzo Ball unfortunately isn't going to be in the Hall of Fame. I think De'Aaron Fox is on the right track as well. I think I could probably say he's like right here in the Cat Ingram's here. He has not done anything in the playoffs. He's still young and has a higher ceiling than guys that are in the on the wrong track in the stars in his tier. Larry Markkinen, I would have said Storyman before this season. He's going to have to replicate a bunch of the seasons or a bunch of the type of seasons he just had in Utah going forward. So he's going to be on the wrong track. Like, if he gives me 2 to 3 more years like he just had in Utah, he could definitely be on the right track. Jason Tatum, yeah, he is number 1 in this tier 100%. Pretty much very similar accolades to Jaylen Brown, and he's also going to be a top 5 player. Maybe one day he's probably going to win an MVP one day. I don't know any of these guys well. I think Dennis Bowman could win an MVP one day. I don't know about Jaylen Brown if he's staying in Boston. I don't think Murray Siakam, Fox, winning an MVP. Donovan Mitchell could win an MVP one day. I'll say he's probably similar to Jaylen Brown. He's had some playoff success in Utah. Nothing crazy though, but he's still a very good player. And if I have Ingram and Fox and Cat here, I do have to have Donovan Mitchell here. Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, I won't put him out yet, but he is going to be on the wrong track. Hey, who knows? Maybe he balls out if Washington averages 25 points a game in the next 2 to 3 years, then gets traded to a team and gets a weird finals MVP run, right? And then he can end up being in the Hall of Fame. But right now, he's definitely on the wrong track. Triple J, man, winning that decoy helps.
Black tide is risen. The water teems with darkness. We must find what caused it. We must remember those it swallowed.
It really does. Because that's something like Miles Turner never did. I'll say he maybe will be on the right track. Yeah, I'm just doing everybody on this right track. Trust me, like this list is getting very full, and it's not going to be having too many more guys in here. But yeah, he's definitely, I think, on the right track with the decoy. That does help. That's a significant award. And if he can win another one throughout his career, it's really good. Okay, and then we have another player. Okay, maybe just happened. Every player I put in this pool tier is going to be on the right track because, yeah, Luka Doncic is on the right track. If he retired today, he will not be in the Hall of Fame, but he's going to be there like Tatum. He's probably going to be JJ Redick, who's currently retired. Good shooter, though. Good podcaster. Good analyst. But he's not in the Hall of Fame. Shirley Young, he's on the right track as well. I got to be consistent here. If I have Fox, if I have Cat, Ingram, and Triple J, he is here. He's going to have a lot of discourse probably when it's all said and done because of his defensive liabilities, but he's been one of the best passers and overall scorers and shooters in the NBA since he entered the league in 2018. DeAndre Ayton was the number 1 overall pick back in 2018. I'm not saying he's eliminated, but right now, yeah, he's on the wrong track. I'm not really ranking the guys in this tier at all. I'm not really ranking them in either tier, but yeah, unfortunately, he's going to have to turn it around. Probably not going to happen as the 4th option in Phoenix, but if he does win a championship or 2, and then maybe gets traded to a different team and can average 25 to 10 in his prime one day, then maybe he can be in it. But right now, definitely on the wrong track. Vince Carter, yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer when he is eligible. Well, Marcus Aldridge, man, he's going to be tough. One of the more underrated players, in my opinion, in NBA history. Just on the Spurs, on the Trailblazers. Those Trailblazers years were really good. I think he's going to make it to the Hall of Fame one day. That may be a bold take or a hot take for me, saying he's going to make it to the Hall of Fame over some of the guys in the on the cusp that we will get to. But yeah, Aldridge, if you put him on the cusp, like, okay, he may get in, he may not, depending on the year and who the talent is in that group that year that's going to get voted in, okay? But yeah, I think he will be in the Hall of Fame. Rondo, he's won 2 championships. His playoff performances in Boston from 2008 to 2012 were incredible. He was a top point guard in the league at that time, maybe not the best, but in the top 5. And yeah, those 2 rings will help. He's going to be Hall of Famer. Kyle Lowry. Man, I think Kyle Lowry, like, he would not have been a Hall of Famer if he didn't win a championship with the Raptors in 2019. But yeah, I think he's going to get in because of that. He's going to have the longevity. He had some really good years in Toronto, and the Eastern Conference wasn't very good in those years. There wasn't a lot of talent, so he has a lot of all-star appearances that if he was putting up similar production today, I don't know if he would get in. But yeah, I think Kyle Lowry will be a Hall of Famer. Paul Millsap, sorry, man, he's not getting into the Hall of Fame. Kevin Durant, first ballot, no question. He probably could have retired after 2016 and been a first ballot Hall of Famer, and maybe after 2017 after he got a ring. Al Horford, sorry, Al, you're not going to be in the Hall of Fame. Mike Conley, good player, man. Made it to an All-Star once with Utah a few years ago, but it was like a reserve All-Star. He's just not going to have the accolades to get in. Never won a championship. I love Mike Conley, also an underrated player throughout his career. Joakim Noah, he is not going to be in the Hall of Fame in my opinion. He had a great 2014 run when he finished top 5 in MVP. He won D-Boy, but he's not going to have the longevity. He's not going to have the counting numbers. He is not going to be a Hall of Famer, but a very good player. Derrick Rose, I don't think he gets in, and he would be the first MVP in NBA history not to get in. And if you look at players that have won MVP as of late, like, I don't want to spoil it, but those guys will probably get into the Hall of Fame. So there's a chance that Rose could be the only MVP ever to not make it into the Hall of Fame just due to injuries. I do think him winning that MVP will always have him in the conversation. He's had some good years in Detroit and Minnesota and New York over the last couple of years. Hasn't really done much in the playoffs at all, so I hope he can maybe do something for Memphis if he does play for them, if he's not watched next season. But yeah, he's going to be on the cusp. He's a beloved guy, so he's going to be debatable when he's about 5 years after he retires. Russell Westbrook, first ballot Hall of Famer, no questions asked. That's a given. He won MVP back in 2017. Marc Gasol, I think he's going to be on the cusp. I don't know. Because his career did fall off pretty quickly. He was kind of getting towards watch, but an important player on that 2019 Raptors run, and since he won a title, and what he's done, because like it's the Basketball Hall of Fame, so I should have probably clarified this at the beginning of the video. It's what you do in college, it's what you do in the NBA, it's what you do in international style. So maybe what he's done for Spain gets him in. So, you know what? Give it to him. He'll be a Hall of Famer. Because the NBA Hall of Fame is probably the easiest Hall of Fame to get into. Because the NBA Hall of Fame, it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. John Wall, I think he'll be on the cusp. I think he's going to get close. Injuries has derailed most of like second half of his career. But he was so good in Washington, man. So good in college as well. But yeah, I think him and like DeMarcus Cousins. You know what? I don't think Cousins gets in. I don't. I'm going to say sorry to DeMarcus Cousins. Or since he can still play in the NBA again, I'll be nice and say he's not out of the running yet. So he's on the wrong track, and I'll be But yeah, Cousins was phenomenal. One of the best big men in the league. Probably the second best center in the league behind Dwight Howard around those times back in the early 2010s. But didn't do much in the playoffs. Injuries really hurt his career. And that's like a reason why these guys like who peak so high aren't going to get in because of injuries. Kevin Love, he will be in the Hall of Fame after what he did in 2016 with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He was really good in Minnesota. Had a couple good years after 2016. He's going to get into the Hall of Fame. He should. DeMar DeRozan, I think, will be on the cusp because he's going to have plenty of counting numbers. Really good scorer. Like Lowry, was able to be one of the better players in the Eastern Conference in the 2010s because the conference kind of lacking some talent for sure, but he never really did anything in the playoffs too much. I mean, like, he made it with the Raptors, but made it to the conference finals once. Basketball Reference does have him at a 42% chance of making it, so yeah, I think he will be debatable, but you know what? We're probably going to get a couple more years out of him. You know, yeah, I'm going to change my mind. Because we're going to get the counting numbers out of him. Might be even easier to make it to the Hall of Fame when he's out there 7 years. Drew Holiday, good player, will be on the cusp. I don't think he gets in, but that championship with the Bucks in 2021 is going to help for sure. Brook Lopez, I don't think he gets into the Hall of Fame. He did win a championship with Milwaukee as well in 2021. I just don't think he gets in. Serge Ibaka won a championship in 2019. I think he gets in. Steph, first ballot Hall of Famer. DeAndre Jordan, I don't think gets in as well. He was very good throughout the 2010s. He did just win a championship in Denver. Not like he did anything with it anyway. I think he'll be like in the conversation, but I don't think he gets. I'm gonna have Joakim Noah down here. I'm gonna have DeAndre Jordan down here. I do think that Blake Griffin gets into the Hall of Fame. He's gonna be close. He's going to be a debate, but I think he gets in. Gordon Hayward, no. Not going to be a Hall of Famer. Kemba Walker, it sucks. Injuries did hurt his career because while he was playing in Charlotte, it really looked like he could have been a Hall of Famer one day. But yeah, he's not going to get in. Kyrie, I think, will be a first ballot when he retires. If he retired today, would he be a first ballot Hall of Famer? you get in for sure, 100%. And I think he'll be a first ballot when he retires. Dwight, first ballot Hall of Famer when he retires. I do think that Jimmy Butler will be a Hall of Famer when he retires. They could put him on the right track because he's still got a couple years left. But yeah, Jimmy Butler made it to 2 championships. Didn't win them, but was the best player on his team. And did show that he can. So yeah, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. I think when Anthony Davis retires, he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer, especially after winning a championship with the Lakers back in 2020. Bradley Beal, I think, like John Wall, will be on the cusp. Like, he's going to have the counting stats. He's going to hopefully have the longevity. Maybe he wins a championship in Phoenix, and that can really say, like, okay, then you can say he's a Hall of Famer. But for right now, I think he'll be debatable when he retires. I don't know about first ballot. I mean, you can, like, say he's the first ballot Hall of Famer. Draymond's great history. He's won 4 championships. He's got a deep boy. And he was part of some of the greatest teams of all time. He could have won Finals MVP in 2016. If the Warriors won that game in Game 7, obviously that didn't happen. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, though. Chris Middleton, I don't think is going to be a Hall of Famer. Yes, he won a championship in 2021, but was never really a top guy in the NBA. And was Kyle Lowry? No. But Kyle Lowry was, I think, like, better at a peak for a longer time than Middleton. Paul George will be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion, when he retires. I don't think he's a first ballot guy. Clay will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Kawhi, first ballot Hall of Famer. CJ McCollum, he never made it to an All-Star team, which is kind of crazy, so I don't think he gets in. I'm only putting Iguodala in on the cusp, and, like, I don't think I can say he's going to be a Hall of Famer, because his career, if you look at it, like, just on the surface, not a Hall of Famer, but he won Finals MVP in 2015, so you have to at least bring him up into the conversation. And don't be like, this is crazy, but Rudy Gobert will be on the cusp. Not a popular player by any means, but he's won 3 Defensive Player of the Year, like awards. He's going to be at least in the conversation. You don't win 3 boys, you're going to submit yourself as one of the best players in defensive history, best defensive players of all time, and not even be in the conversation. LeBron, he's on the right track, probably. Maybe needs another chip. Okay, obviously I'm kidding. They may break the rule like that. You don't even have to wait 5 years. They would induct him the next day. Jokic, I mean, if he retired today, probably a first ballot Hall of Famer. 2 MVPs and a Finals MVP. Best player in the NBA for at least some time, like currently. Yeah, I think if he retired today, Jokic would be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Same with Giannis. 2 MVPs, a deep boy, a Finals MVP, the best player in the NBA, you could say, from like 2020 to 2023. If you want to say Jokic is number 1 now. So yeah, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Melo, first ballot Hall of Famer. Zach LaVine on the wrong track. Like, you can make an argument like, hey, Matt, Ingram's here. Why isn't Zach LaVine here? That's perfectly fine. I don't know if he's going to stay healthy. He's had injury kind of concerns in the past. His defense hasn't done anything in the playoffs. I think Ingram does have a higher ceiling, but please let me know in the comments. Let's debate about it. Or Dragic. Sorry, man, not much is the Hall of Fame. Randall, multiple All-NBA appearances is going to earn him on the wrong track instead of Kristaps on the wrong track. I won't say he's out of it yet. We'll see how he does in Boston. He gets a ring or 2. Embiid, he's won an MVP. He's never been to the conference finals. I think he would be a Hall of Famer if he retired today, but I don't think he would be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah. We got to see at least, I think, a couple more years. I think, like, as we just see him average 25 a game and 10, at least 3 more times, he could be a first ballot. Maybe even 1 more time, you could say. But, yeah, let me know if I'm being kind of, if I'm hating on him, he would be a first ballot. Or he probably would be. So, you know what? I'll say he'd be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Today, it's easy to make the basketball Hall of Fame. Harden, first ballot Hall of Famer. DeJounte Murray, I would say he's on the wrong track at the moment. Wiggins won a championship. I think that's going to help. I think Wiggins could be in the NBA Hall of Fame. What he did in Kansas, I think they didn't win a national championship. Yeah, he's on the right track. I do think that Damian Lillard is going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's probably going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer when he retires. Like, multiple years as a top 10 guy in the league. He's never won a conference finals game. He went to it once and got swept. We'll see if he wins one in his career after he gets traded out of Portland. But yeah, I think Davis had a higher ceiling than most of these guys for a longer period of time. But then again, if you have Paul George here, maybe let's have Dame here. So you know what? I'll say, like, these guys would be probably first balance. Like Jimmy, Paul George, and Dame, I'll put them up there in the top of that tier. John Collins on the wrong track. You know what? Sorry, Josh. You're not going to be in the Hall of Fame. Vucevic, sorry, Vuce. You're not going to be in the Hall of Fame. Same with Tobias Harris. Thomas. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this tier list. I think everybody in first ballot will be a first ballot by at least the time they retire. Hall of Fame, I mean, if you want to put Dame, Paul George, Jimmy Butler, heck, Draymond, like Draymond could be a first ballot Hall of Famer when he retires. You know what? 4 rings at least. I'm putting Draymond. You know what? I think I'm going to put Jimmy, Paul George, and Dame because I think they'll at least get there when they retire. Because they're already Hall of Famers if they retire today. So they don't need to be 1 or 2 more years, which they will. They'll be first ballot Hall of Famers. I'm cool with everybody in Hall of Fame. Let me know if anybody on the cusp you think should move up. I think if Gobert retired today, he'd be at least in the combo because of the 3 decoys on the right track. I would say like players that I would bet my house on making it to the Hall of Fame: Luka, Tatum, Booker. Things can happen to the rest, so I don't really know if I would say it with full confidence. But yeah, I think these guys are at least on the right track in their young careers. Wiggins and Siakam a little bit older, but they both have championships. On the wrong track, kind of explained it. They're not making it into the Hall of Fame. So yeah, this one is the biggest one. I've seen debate in the comments, so let me know what you think. Drop a like if
perfect game. A perfect game. Come on. Look, go. That stamina bullshit. My stamina still look. I still hella tired. Let me get some extensions. Hey, pick me up. I'm gonna go. 20 strike. That's a record. That's the record. I think it's 20. Maybe 21. But let's be honest. Come on, dude. Those other dudes, they're not better. My team, well, I've been in when I want, but it only scored 2 runs, dude. Yeah, I was winning. Come on, dude. 20 straight. Guys, hold on. It's my former team. She literally won the championship a few years, right? My ER is at 0. I'm the greatest pitcher of all time. Who's better than the GOAT? Jesus. That's what we're doing. You already know what we know. Oh, shit. I'm gonna want everything. I might be here for wins. Come on, dog. 4-0-0 No one here. No. Who shout out to you, my boy, number 22. He's high. White Jim. Who the hell is that about? I'm number 1 in strikeouts in both leagues and only 4 games played. 9 games. 10 games. Even my boy Spencer. The dog. He's not even up there. With him number 2, tied for 1 again. I'm the GOAT. Everybody getting played. The lowest is 49 on the innings that I played. I was 34. No walks. Whip is 0.86. 2.2. 2.2 more. Whip's higher, better than that. War 2. This is highest. I'm the GOAT. What can I do? What can I do? I bet you MVP. And I'll be honest, I will be. Bro, no way. Yeah, I see MVP one. Oh. This was what this is, right? No, what is it? I haven't said it for. So I'm just not gonna be here. I was gonna be MVP, right? But it's gonna be from after. I'm here for CY. At the end of the video, because a video is supposed to be my, a video is supposed to be